everybody, this is Ostuni and welcome back to Modmas 2017. This is the final day, and this video should be coming out to you guys on the exact same day. So I'm gonna get through this as quickly as possible, put this bitch into my video editing software, and get it out to you guys as soon as possible. So, been a really eventful Modmas 2017. I wish I had all the mods in order to show you guys. Well, you know what? I think I'll actually take the time to show you guys each of the mods, if I can remember all of them. I'm pretty sure I can. It'll be a little bit of a challenge, for me. So, on the first day of Modmas, Oni gave to me. Where is he? He's somewhere. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold on. I think he is right up in here, isn't he? He should be. Why isn't he? Oh, there he is. Goji Tanks was day number 1. I believe that day number 2 was... Ooh, that's something you guys may want to see here pretty soon, if you guys kind of saw that. Was Imperfect Cell Jr. That was pretty interesting. I bet a lot more work went into this than meets the eye, so kudos to Oni on that one. The next one that we have is yet another... Oh, wait, hold up. Yes, it is another fusion. But not of the Dragon Ball universe, but of the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Shattuck the Hedgehog, the fusion of Shadow and Sonic. Day number 4, I believe. Hold on, we gotta go to the... Oh, wait a minute, we were in the funny section. Okay, yeah. Was Stripper Goku, and if I get some of these confused, go ahead and chastise me in the comments below. It means that you still watch the video, so I win. Haha. But yeah, Stripper Goku. Then we got Xiaohan. Xiaohan was actually pretty interesting players. Don't let those stats fool you. He holds his own in combat, which is great. Well, thank you, phone. Thank you for letting me know everything is gonna be bouquet. Hold on, let's see. Going over to Tunes, because the next character was Hello Kitty. And Hello Kitty was fun as well. So now, my favorite episode out of all of these, and I'm still gonna say it, even knowing what today's episode entails, because there was just so much good in days 7 through 9 in particular. First of all, we got Barlot, a awesome version of him. I don't think a lot of modders had really touched this character before, and something that might interest you guys, there is a super version of him coming. So yes, that's a thing. Next, on day 8, we got the fan art version of Super Saiyan 4 Cell. Yes, well, I don't know why it wants to zoom in on his crotch, but yeah, pretty accurate to the most popular fan arts. I really liked the inclusion of this mod, and I hope, Oni, that you take my suggestion from the video that I did, and maybe come up with some extra little movesets to attach to him, maybe based off of other characters that he has within his DNA. And then, of course, how can we forget the request of mine that actually made it into Modmas 2017, Beelzemon Blast Mode. Jesus. And this mod is going to get some more attention. In fact, most of these mods are going to get more attention. In fact, the entire mod pack will be up on the Xenoverse 2 mod website. Probably not today, probably maybe a day or two after Christmas. And I believe that most of these mods are probably going to get a look over by Oni, and probably get some kind of version 2. And he said specifically Beelzemon would be definitely one of those. And like I said, Barlot's getting a super form. But now, it is time for the final 3 days. And what did we get for our final 3 days of Modmas, including today? First, we have Ryushen Ultra mode. This is a this is basically a fanon character. I'm pretty sure more people know about it than I do. I I do like the design. I did like the concept of just the dragons actually doing something in Dragon Ball. You know, Dragon Ball, you would think they would kind of go hand in hand. But yeah, so we're going to have Ryushen. And for day 11, we actually got Santa Roshi. And this is a pretty dang authentic Santa Roshi. I think this was taken straight from Dokkan Battle, really, because of the green, I think the green sunglasses pretty much match what we have on the in the Dokkan Battle version of Roshi Santa, which is awesome. And you got all sorts of little cool throwback techniques. Super Kamehameha, definitely his. The Turtle Style Last Resort, which is awesome. The regular Kamehameha, Lullaby Punch, and Present for You, because he's Santa.
Let's get this started!
He's voiced! Yeah! Awesome. Okay, so the last person, the last character we got from Modmas 2017 is Infinite from Sonic Forces. Now, this is going to be one of those things where I have to say, regardless of how you feel about the game, pretty cool looking character. He kind of clips through his own mask there, but I mean, there's only so much you could really do about that. And the cool thing is that there are two versions of him. There's Infinite, the masked version, and then there is Unmasked version, and it looks like he's trying to hold a sword? Yeah, it looks like he's trying to hold a sword. Yeah, so, basically, have no fears, everyone. There is going to be a redo, definitely, of this character, because I know Oni loves the Sonic the Hedgehog characters. So, Infinite's definitely getting a rework so that, like, certain... getting all sniffly, don't know why. But so that certain issues can be resolved. But I will let regular Infinite accompany us, and then I will play as Masked Infinite. So, I think that's pretty fair. Let's see, Death Crasher. I think this is a pretty good moveset. Actually, both of them are pretty decent. Alright, so let's go ahead on, see what the last three characters play like. Because Ryushen ought to be pretty interesting, considering that he may be in that upper echelon tier of the dragons, I'm pretty sure. Jesus, Santa Roshi's like a midget. Everybody's a midget compared to Ryushen. Holy crap. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, jeez, he is a titan. But then again, he is based off of Cooler's weight. So, that would explain a lot.
No, Dad! You'll die if I leave! I can help! We can win, but we have to
we actually have Evil Flame on here. That's a move I've been wanting to try out and see how it kinda damages and everything. I have to actually get my key up a little bit to use it, though. Yep, 2 bars. 2 bars for Evil Flame. Ooh. Not bad. If there's some other mechanics that I'm missing, then it is obvious why, because I have not played with Deborah any, so I don't know his moves. And that is a Deborah move. Ooh, Sudden Storm! I like Sudden Storm. Make it rain! Kinda, yeah. Gotta charge up a little bit. This is kind of weird because this is a fanon character that I really haven't heard of.
You're such a loser!
Ooh.
Die!
So we definitely, what does he control where the flame goes? Like, which way he turns his head? Interesting to think about. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. That's fine, though. Then you have Darkness Rush, which I think is pretty appropriate for his eyes, at least. I'm not sure if it's faithful to, like, the source material or not. It might be. Pop. You sack of dicks. Oh, gotcha. Boy. Laser beam. Oh. That did not do as much as I wanted it to. However, we can remedy that situation right now with the minus power energy ball. Ooh. I think I absorbed him into it as I was doing it, which is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and take on big old Mad Broly. Because he ain't got nothing on a dragon. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I know he ain't got nothing on a dragon. Another reason I wanted to get this episode out as soon as possible is because I am planning on using this as a pretty big recording day. I've already got, I think I've got 3 episodes of things in the can right now. And in case you guys are interested, like what you've seen from Onifox, the maker of Modmas, by the way, just to be clear on that, Oni gave me some access to some certain mods that you guys might find interesting. And I'm not going to do an episode where they're going to be available for download, but I will show you them in a future episode because I want you guys to see why you should actually support Onifox other than the fact that he's giving you free mods and everything, why you should support him on Patreon, because he's got some good stuff coming out. Some really good stuff. I think it seems like somebody has Zamasu Fused's move list, and I can't figure out who, because none of them make sense to have it. And see if I can get him. Ooh, we got him. There we go. Come here. There we go. Nope. Okay, so I was wondering what the evade was. It was just break strike, which is okay. Ain't nothing special. The character seems a lot more brutal than anything. He doesn't seem as much like a malevolent styled villain, which is kind of a refresher because, I mean, like, Boo, I think, was the closest thing to a brutal villain that we got in the series. Otherwise, everybody else seemed like they were, like, really malevolent with what they wanted to do. They were just like, oh, Pungy, I'm going to destroy the world or something like that. That's how it felt to me, anyway. But yeah,
this feels
Ryushen plays pretty well.
Perfect.
He plays how I would expect him to play just upon looking at him and having no knowledge of exactly what he comes from. I know it's a fanon, pretty much. Not quite Dragon Ball AF and not quite Dragon Ball Absalon, but he exists now in Xenoverse 2, and he looks pretty good. So I'm sure that the actual creator of the character is pretty psyched to see his own creation come to life in the game.
Hey
so
everybody, I'm
yeah,
starting a special
awesome.
class soon.
But
You don't
let's
wanna
go
miss
ahead
it,
on
do you
to
guys?
the next character now. Where am I gonna go to? You know what? Santa Roshi's gonna kick the crap out of the Ginyu Force. That's what we're gonna do. One of my favorite quests to really showcase a character. And I think Roshi may fall into that category of not so strong. Maybe. So we're gonna see.
Let's get this started.
Alright, let's get this started in here. And with Infinite as well, who insists that he's not weak. I haven't finished my playthrough of the game because I just couldn't do it. Which doesn't mean that I don't like the character. It means that I don't like the game. Sorry, Oni. I just can't. I can't bring myself to go back and finish that game. I just can't. But let's see what Santa Roshi is like. Where are we going first? Santa's gonna kick some ass. Going through a portal. Gonna give out lots of presents that explode. Oh, will explode. Alright, here we go. Go here again, you. Or Goldo. There's only room for one short, cool person in this game. That's me. Uh-oh. That's right.
Me? Beating this badly.
I have so much difficulty against the likes of you.
The Turtle Style Last Resort, I think, is a very underrated move. Like, that was actually... It's actually a really nice move if you can hit it. I think that may be the key, though, is if you can hit it. Yeah. So, Roshi so far plays pretty well, but then again, we're up against some kind of weakish characters. I'm kind of wondering how he's going to scale against the final couple of enemies in this. Whoop. So I'm guessing he's using the CAC male human fighting style, which makes sense because it's the most like a martial art, like a traditional martial art. I think.
Pretty good. You're doing better than I
If
thought.
I'm wrong about that, you guys can chastise me in the comments. Ho ho ho, and a box of Playboys. There we go. Boy, y'all. Oh, dang it. He blocked it.
Get such a high power level out of you.
Oh, crap, my teeth. I think I'm a little mad now.
Yeah. Beat the crap out of him.
Okay.
And next burn.
I'm
You made a mad boy, baby.
and stuff.
Well, I hit him with the command, so I win.
This
Yeah.
will be a battle like none
All
other
right.
before.
Goku Ginyu, you stole my people's body,
I
you
would actually
son of
have
a...
to show my true power.
Sam's getting hardcore this Christmas. Oh, jeez. Lullaby punch. I don't think I've ever tried that before, but there's a first time for everything. So I have to get him, like, to stay there or something. How in the world do I do that? Well, his Kamehameha is actually not too bad. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to get my quiz because I can actually do that. Here's a present. Take the present. Oh, it did something. Yeah, come on. Just give me a second. Being a bad boy. Alright, so now we gotta go back. And I was right by that thing too. I was ready to go. Ready to go. Alright, let's see. Come on,
I have to
Frieza.
admit, you're doing a wonderful job.
Irritating me.
Well, thank you, Frieza. That's what I live for, to irritate you. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Got you now.
Why do you have so much power?
Okay, here it goes.
They kill you.
Alright, Super Saiyan Goku Ginyu, you want some of this? You want some of this? I'm gonna send you back to hell where you belong!
Did you think that would stop me?
I didn't expect that to hit. I didn't expect that one to hit. And... what? Martial arts kick! Martial arts kick! There we go. Well, then again, I mean, everything that we're doing is technically martial arts. So, I don't know why I particularly needed that. Ooh, got out of that in the nick of time.
I don't believe it.
Ooh.
This is a nightmare.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker! Oh, dang it. Take that. I don't know why. I don't know what the best context is for actually trying to use that attack.
I Frieza lost.
Well, still, I got the last hit in, so ha! I did it.
All
right,
right,
so,
I suppose you pass.
Well, I guess so, Cell. I can't be just the apple of your eye every time. But, okay, so Santa Roshi plays pretty decently, in my opinion. I guess I would have preferred a charge move, which is kind of ironic because usually I am not the biggest fan of them, but I think for Roshi it would have been, I think it would have been acceptable for him to have a charge move. And as far as the presents go, like, I wish I knew a better way to go about using them. I'm sure that there is one. I'm pretty sure it's just you gotta, like, hit them with the, freaking, what do you call it, stamina break, and then you gotta throw it at them. Or you just gotta do it while you're at point-blank range of them. Something like that. But either way, faithfully recreated for sure. So, definitely points on that, Oni. Great job with that, because we needed one Santa theme mod, especially for Modmas 2017. Alright, so now the final mod of the season. We will be playing as the more powered up and juiced up version of him. So Appetite for Destruction. It's time to get on, get up, get down with this sickness, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we're going to play as the masked version of Infinite. And he has some interesting moves, especially for a character that's supposed to be able to bend reality. Oh, so he actually has a different voice quote, too. That actually might be pretty interesting if Oni does a version 2 of Santa Roshi and just makes it into Master Roshi. I think that would be kind of cool. Like, keep that definitely as a costume, but, like, maybe make other costumes of him, like Jackie Chun and stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But let's do it. And now I'm gonna get you because I am a dangerous weapon, or however his song goes. And after this time, I'm not coming back for more because the game wasn't that good. Yeah. Like I said, I got nothing against the actual character of Infinite. It's just the game that he is from. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh. That's right, he plays...
Try not to let mere mortals gain the upper hand. Okay?
Ooh. I do like the fused Zamasu fighting style on Infinite. It's a moveset that I do enjoy. It's just one that I haven't used a whole lot. But it's pretty cool. Like, it's a completely different take on the move list. You don't see many characters really do stuff like that. Let's see, Lightning of Absolution. Yeah. 2 lightning bolts. Go ahead and charge up. Pretty good aura for Infinite overall, I think. Pretty faithful. Oh, Psycho Death Bomb. Can I actually... Oh. Well, now my stamina's broken. Go ahead and do Death Meteor. Oh. Hit you with the Death Meteor. Alright, there we go. And you know what? While I'm actually doing this, I'm gonna let you guys in on something real quick. Oni, in case you guys really liked Modmas 2017, he is actually planning on doing something like Modmas 2017 for summertime. And the main difference is that he, I think me and him had a little bit of a conversation about this in Discord, was that, like, he was like, as much as I've been doing Modmas and everything like that, I haven't been burnt out on it and everything. And I was like, that's probably because of, like, the sheer, like variety of mods that you probably made. And they said, actually, that's the most hated thing that I have about it right now, is just, like, I go from one, like, category to the other, like, to the polar opposite end. And what he has in mind is he is more than likely going to choose a theme to go by for the mods for this next event that he will do, whatever he's going to call it. So be on the lookout, because in a few months we'll probably be doing this again. It'll be a little bit more interesting to see how it goes, and it's another one of those things to where you don't have to be like the super uber tier of his Patreons or anything like that to actually get a good mod request in. And that's the thing, is that Beelzemon, my request, I'm not a Patreon of Oni's, but he made it, so I feel like I should definitely do my part to let you guys in on some stuff like that. So, yeah. And it ought to be interesting to see, like, if we're doing this, I think, like Slow said, if we're doing this in 2018, like, just imagine, because the game's DLC will probably be just, like, done. Just no way there's gonna be, like, more DLC. I think even if they do, like, 2 more DLCs, like, after 6 somehow, which I seriously doubt even that's gonna happen. But, even if they do wind up doing it, the tools that we have will probably evolve even further now that, nobody, like Bandai Namco, really wouldn't have reason to mess with them. There's the instant server. I like instant server. Whenever it hits, I like it. Let's see. Oh, dang it. Oh, I got him. Let's see. Come on. We're gonna take down Beerus today. There's going to be one all-powerful furry in this world today that's going to be infinite. It would be pretty awesome if we could actually figure out how to make, like, story-based, like, cutscenes and everything like that a thing in this game. Like, really make this game into something that is the communities at that point. Because, like I said, like, after DLC 6, I don't imagine us getting too much more out of Bandai Namco. And then after that, like, the game pretty much becomes whatever the modders really think of. And, like, we can do things without fear of, like, the game being updated. Or new DLC complicating things like it did from 4 to 5. It's just an interesting thing to think about. There we go. And with, like, so many projects, like, on the horizon from so many different people, you got Pride Troopers that do great work, you got Air Talent that does great work. Oni, as I'm covering his stuff right now, has stuff that's outside of Modmas that he's doing that is pretty awesome, and it may have something to do with the series that Infinite is from. I may have a mod or two to show from that pretty soon. Maybe early next week. Maybe that's something like that. There we go. Okay. Whew. That was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but anyway, that was Infinite. Overall, his model is excellent. His move set is definitely that of a character that bends reality and everything to his will, so that is pretty accurate. His power, I think, could be scaled up a little bit. Just a bit. Because I think it took me a little longer to get that quest done than I would have really liked. Not anything on your end, Oni. That may just be because I was trying to talk and everything at the same time, but you know how that goes. Running the show, trying to be entertaining. I already know about this, Bulma, and I have been playing it. Oh, I know. I have been doing a series about it called the Figlot. Oh, yeah, I know. I've got a pretty good bit of them. I still need to record for that at some point. Oh, really? It's unreal. Well, okay. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. This was the final 3 mods for Modmas. Modmas is now over. I don't know if Oni has anything in store for Christmas Day. I assume that on Christmas Day he just wants to be left the hell alone. And I don't blame him. He's been putting a lot of great work into these. In the annotations at the end of the video, I will have a link to the playlist where you can catch all the other mods from Modmas 2017 in action if you guys haven't actually seen those yet. Including the one request that I got, Beelzebub Blast Mode, which is just great. But, question of the day. Now that you guys have seen what kind of variety of mods and everything have actually come out from Modmas 2017, let's just assume, okay, that Oni does a summer event. 2 questions about it. What do you think the summer event should be called? And what mod would you guys request of him? Personally, I don't know about a name, but I think I'm gonna put my request in now. And I think it's a pretty big one, but I think it would be one that a lot of people would like to see, not just me. Well, thank you, Phone, for letting me know that I could go on and say what it is. I think Oni, at some point, even if it's not for the summer event, because I've seen rumblings around Discord, and I'm not going to give too much away, but I think Fierce Deity Link. I think that would be amazing, because he is a character from The Legend of Zelda, and he looks like he could be translated into Dragon Ball very well. Like, you could give him a lot of Tapion's moves, a lot of Janemba's moves would even make sense on him. Like, it's an interesting possibility. Like, out of all the other versions of Link, I think, like, that would make the most sense in a Dragon Ball aspect, because he's just so overpowered. Who knows what other powers he has beyond just what we've seen in Majora's Mask. And speaking of which, I did do a playthrough of that. I want to get back to it at some point. I just don't know when. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a great Modmas 2017, and hopefully we'll be able to do this next year. This is Ostuni, signing off! Yeah!